Hey guys, it's Monday, January 27th, 2024. And this is Kenan coming at you, talking a little bit about my first day at work and what's been going on with me. So today, I started a new job at a hospital doing desktop and support work. So I'm going to be doing a lot of the same things I did in the military. I was an IT in the military, which is an information systems technician, and I separated the Navy as an E6. If you don't know, there's an enlisted scale, and I joined as an E1 and made it all the way up to E6 in 6 years. Thankfully, I had a great command that helped me get there, great chain of command that helped me get there throughout my time in the Navy. And a lot of the skills that I had there helped me transition to something in the field of IT. I did a lot of system administration and client support, so I'd help people do customer support, help them with issues related to their computers, help users create email inboxes and create user accounts and administer all the laptops and administer printers. Those were some of the basic things that I did in the military, and those things transferred well outside of the military to help me get a job in this role. But actually, I'm going to go over today's experience, and let me go over it. So today was orientation. I didn't do too much of the work yet. It was more of an intro, like first day you get somewhere, or like when you go to college or when you go somewhere for the first time, they give you a lot of information. Now, since I'm working for a hospital, there's a lot of information that needs to get out because there's so many different things and so many different departments that we need to go over, or information that we need to go over. But anyways, all those things, some things like where we got to park, they went over. Some of the things that we talked about were like company values and how to treat people, and we did a lot of teamwork exercises like rock, paper, scissors. We got in these small groups where we'd start, everybody got a partner in the beginning, and then over time, we had people where they would do rock, paper, scissors, and they move on to the next person that won, like over and over again until the last people were there. And that was one of the team activities we did. And then one of the other team activities was we had, I forgot what they're called, but silver, they have these silver rings, and then there's 5 gold rings around it, like these kind of rings on this big silver ring, and so all those 5 rings, and you had to spin them and then move the silver ring on your hand like this. I guess you could see, like, okay, just move it like this while the rings, let's say, were around here, and while it was just spinning around there, and you'd move it so that it keeps spinning around. It was an interesting, I'd never seen something like that before, but physics is amazing. We got in these groups in this case and tried to start it and pull the silver ring around and then pass it on to the next person without the gold ring stopping. It's kind of a challenge, but you could get used to it. And we made it all the way around the circle. That was one of the last teamwork exercises we did. With all those things, I think we learned a lot about teamwork that day and trying to instill the values and of good leaders and good workers and good employees and how to treat others. So those are all good things I kind of took away from today. But anyways, I didn't really do too much of my job. I did ask my one of the managers that I work for at the hospital, a little bit about the organization and how things are going to roll. And so I'm going to actually be working in the evenings. So I'm going to be working almost at night, not through the night, but in the evenings, instead of right after the day shift. And then that'll be starting in several weeks, but I will be training. I don't know how long it will be, hopefully ending quickly, because this is something that I've done in the past. They said it will be up to a month, but I don't think it's going to be that long. We should probably move that along. But anyways, I just wanted to say, this has been a long time coming. It's been about 7 months almost maybe 8 since I've been out of the military. I got out in May, and so I think that's about 8 months from the 27th of January, which today is my first day of my new job, and I'm excited for it. I'm ready and I'm stoked. But all in all, I think, the things that I've learned in the military and the things that I will help bring forward to the company that I'll be working for is going to be very helpful for them and helpful for me too, because I get to learn new technologies that haven't been available for me before, which I'm excited to do. As the times move on and on, technologies get more and more advanced, or new things get created by new software engineers and new technicians, and engineers create new laptops, more faster technology, more cloud-based technology, and there's so many different kinds of technologies out there that you have to keep learning and learning and learning over and over again, especially in this field. Certifications are a big thing. You have to study on your own a lot if you want to keep moving up in many cases, not all cases, but if you want to keep moving up in an organization and quickly, it's important to have that knowledge and information locked up in your mind, because you will not make it that far as going up quickly up the ladder if you don't do that. But if you want to move quickly in and out of different organizations, it's important to have, in this field of IT, desktop, moving from this being the base and kind of entry-level position, you want to move into different roles probably. And if it's within an organization quickly, then that's great, I think that's great if you can move up in an organization when a role is open, because they know you, they trust you, and they believe in you, then you can do that. But sometimes that doesn't always become available to you right away. Some people really like the job, and I think this is going to be one of those. I've dealt with a lot of people and a lot of customers before in different systems, and I think I'm gonna be able to really, really help other people that are there. So, I wanted to start my own business. I wanted to start my own stuff. Recently, I was trying to go that route and think that I was going to make money right away. But it's a really hard thing to do. And it's really hard to be starting something new when you haven't done it before. But I have my skills. I have my skill sets that I've been given literally by the Navy, and I'm thankful for it. So I can take those skills and apply it somewhere else. It's been a really long year. I've applied to many, many, many jobs and not heard anything back from them before. But this is a role that I did get, and they did want me, I think because of the fact that I'm a veteran, and they know that that's really good. And despite that, other companies didn't see that value as much, and I think that they did. They saw my value, and they took me up super quickly. Literally, the day I interviewed on a Friday, and then they offered me the job on Monday. So it was pretty quick like that, and I think they were looking forward to filling that position right away, and that's the kind of company they are. So I'm appreciative of them, and I'll be able to support my family because of it. And I'm looking forward to talking a little bit more in the future with you all. I'm just giving you a little bit of my life update and what it was like on the first day. Not too much as relates to something that I can give you all, but more of my background and why it's important. And I think moving forward, this is going to help me grow. And I'm hopeful to share more of how things go with you all. And appreciate you, whoever's watching, of anything. So I hope that you subscribe to follow along with the journey that I am on, and hope that you join me. Yeah, hope you join me on this journey. So thank you for taking your time to watch this whole video. See you guys. Bye.